Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we have finally the spring 2019 FabFitFun box, and this came in extremely fast. I feel like I just reviewed the add-ons. In fact, I did. That was my last video that I posted because work has been crazy and I just haven't been as frequent. So I'm trying to keep up as much as I can. But the good news is that the box is here and we're ready to dive right in. I may have already peeked at the box this time around, so I'll have to strategically show you. This is what the box looks like this month. I really like the blue contrasted with all of the bright colors. I don't want to spend too much time on the add-ons this time around because I did an entire video on the add-ons that I picked out. I do want to bring your attention to a couple of products that I didn't review that I ended up picking up last minute because they finally became available. First thing is the Love Beauty and Planet Coconut Oil and Lang Lang Energizing Deodorant. This came free because I put $15 or more worth of add-ons in my cart this season. Another thing that I got along the same lines is this natural deodorant. This is the Type A deodorant with sweat activated technology. It's called the Visionary, which I guess is just like the fun buzzword for their scent. And this is the Clean Crisp Citron. The lights are a little bright, but this is a little concerning because there's actually deodorant kind of already squirted out. And this sticker was not fully on well. It's not like it looks like it's smeared around to where it's already used, but just something that kind of, I don't know, made me a little bit concerned. It smells delicious. It smells very fresh, almost like the scent of a lot of men's deodorants. So I think that this actually will smell good throughout the day, but we'll see how it goes. The Marula Pure Beauty Oil. This is just pure Marula facial oil. This is something that I've had in the past and I've gotten through FabFitFun in the add-on section before, and I'm almost done with that bottle. This does a really good job at providing moisturization without becoming too greasy and does a good job of fighting off acne. My number one product, the Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I've talked about this in about a million product empties in the past. And the two that I was actually able to get my hands on that I wasn't before, this is the Murad Environmental Shield Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening Serum. There are some spots on my face that you can't really see that well in the camera that I have, like scars from where I've popped different pimples or just little things on my face, and so I'm hoping that this will be able to lighten those up. The last add-on is this Paula's Choice 10% Azelaic Acid Booster. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. I'll put a description on the screen so that you can actually see what this product does. It had really good reviews, and I think that it's something that you put on before your makeup as kind of like a primer type step to help shield against environmental stressors. So that's all the add-ons. I know I just really sped through that, but if you have any questions about what those products do, why I chose them, what other products were available, I do have an entire video dedicated to the add-ons from the spring 2019 season, and I'll link that in the cards and in the description box below so you can check that out to learn a little bit more about those. But now to the exciting part, the actual unboxing. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the box. I simply just opened it up to see what was on top, so I haven't gone through all the products. The first thing sticking out to me is this Daily Concepts Daily Detox Massaging Brush. This is a 100% natural bristle brush that is supposed to be used for dry brushing. Now, this is supposed to be really good for your skin to kind of slough off all of the dead skin cells, and it's also supposed to help with lymphatic draining. I've never done any sort of dry brush before, and I'm a little worried that with my drier skin in the winter, this could be a little bit painful, but if any of you have dry brushed in the past and know that it's not painful, let me know. Let me know how you do it, or if you have any great tips or like certain methods that you use. As you know, every season FabFitFun includes a magazine. This goes into detail about the different products that are in the box, and it always has somebody that's featured on the cover who they end up doing an interview with. This time around, it's Venus Williams, which is pretty cool. The page that we want to pay the most attention to is this, and this is the What's in the Box section. It tells you the price of everything and the different options that you had to customize it to make it a little bit unique to what you wanted, which is, in my opinion, why FabFitFun is so great. So, with the dry brush, I had the option of the Tula Purifying Face Cleanser or the 11 by Venus Jump Rope. So I ended up going again with the dry brush. It's something that I hadn't kind of dabbled in. I already own my favorite cleansers ever, so I'm never really in the market for cleanser, and maybe that's closed-minded of me, but I just repurchased a new big bottle and knew that I was not in the need. I never jump rope, ever. This Daily Concepts Daily Detox Brush retails for $18, and it says that you can use this dry or wet, scrub, and repeat. You can use the brush with your favorite body wash or on its own. So a dry wet brush, so that's kind of cool that it's a hybrid. Another interesting thing to note about this is that it actually comes with different intensities of the bristle, if you will. So it says gentle, mild, or vigorous, and this one happens to be in the vigorous variety. Now, I know some dentists say that maybe a softer toothbrush is better for your teeth, so I'm interested to know, is a harder bristled brush better for your body? So this is one of the 3 products that I didn't know was going to be in the box, which means that it wasn't available to be customized. So that means that every single person that gets FabFitFun gets these 3 items. The first being the Champagne Charcoal Scrub. This is to detoxify, exfoliate, and hydrate your skin with this gentle body scrub. Buff away dead skin cells and absorb excess oils to reveal balanced and moisturized skin. I am really into body scrubs. This is another product, along with face scrubs, that typically show up in FabFitFun boxes. So while oftentimes they're different brands, different scents and stuff, it sometimes does get a little like, oh, another one of these? I'm not out of my other one that I got. What's funny is I ended up choosing a body scrub in a select option in a previous box, and I could not stand the smell, so I ended up having to just throw that away. So I'm gonna open this up and see if this has a more pleasant scent, to see if we can work with this or if I just need to go ahead and pass this along. So I think I would classify this Mana Kadar Champagne Body Scrub as more of a strong scent. Not necessarily a bad scent, but also not necessarily the best scent. It smells like a mix of something sweet and maybe nail polish remover. It's very strong and a little bit alarming, so we'll see. I'll definitely give it a shot. But a body scrub in general is good because it's universally accepted. It works on all skin types. It's something that most people can use, which means it's a safe bet for a subscription box, which means FabFitFun is likely to continue including it. But that's something to keep in mind if you don't really like body scrubs and face scrubs and stuff. Those are commonly recurring. So if you're not into that, maybe FabFitFun is not the subscription box that you should be subscribing to. Another product that everyone walked away with is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel. So this is just like an eye cream. Again, a good, universally widely used and accepted product. Oh, interesting. I'm going on and on about this being an eye cream when this is an eye depuffing gel. I even read that out loud. I don't know why this didn't resonate with me, but it says that it visibly reduces the look of under eye bags and dark circles. Yeah, definitely a cool extra product that I probably wouldn't have bought myself, which is why I really like subscription boxes like this, because it kind of allows you to try your beauty products that are still fun to add into your routine without having to go out and spend the money, because this typically retails for $42. Don't be afraid of the salmon shade. So it's obviously not clear, good to know. Salmon is typically a color that is used to correct dark circles, so you've probably seen that in a lot of color correcting products. It's meant to color correct dark circles. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, good to know. It's a color corrector that I guess depuffs as well. Now, mystery solved. We went round and round with this product. And the last product that absolutely everyone got is this Way Hair Care Leave-In Conditioner. I love detangling sprays, heat protectant sprays, anything of that type. But again, this is another product that is commonly recurring in FabFitFun boxes. We're way obsessed with this multitasking leave-in conditioner. It works all day to smooth, soften, and detangle hair with moisturizing properties and enhanced heat protection. Mist lightly throughout damp hair prior to brushing. I am actually almost out of my Briogeo like heat protectant detangling spray, so this is really exciting, very useful. I use these absolutely every single day, regardless of if I'm going to heat style my hair. Typically, I go to sleep with my hair wet, spray this in so it brushes out really easily, but then it also acts as a heat protectant when I go to curl the next morning. And I'm very excited to have something from this brand that's not like a texturizing mist or hairspray. Truth be told, I don't love their texturizing spray, and I didn't think that their hairspray held very well. So maybe this is gonna be a product that I actually do like from their line. This retails for $26. Oh, okay. This next product is the Highlight and Perfect Multi-Purpose Stick. 2-in-1 products with refillable twist on and off tools. It's travel friendly for life on the go. So it has a blending sponge with a highlighter. Now what's interesting about this product, this actually was a customization option, but it was a quote unquote mystery item. So I had the option to choose between copper plated measuring spoons, a body lotion, or a mystery item that could be in the realm of fab, fit, or fun. So beauty, an exercise equipment, or just something that's kind of random, like little trinket to sit around your house. I ended up going with the mystery item because copper plated spoons, they made it very clear that they couldn't be dishwashed. And I tried to If I know I'm gonna have to hand wash it from the get-go, sometimes I just try to avoid it, especially for little things like measuring spoons. Secondly, I was worried a little bit about the longevity of those and whether or not they would tarnish or rust or chip or something, since they're just like covered in a copper color and not truly copper. And I don't need any more body lotion in my life. I have about 1 million I'm trying to work through. This is the mystery item. My experience with Trestique in the past is that it was kind of meh. This just seems like one of those makeup brands that really partners with subscription boxes, because I don't know of a ton of people whose like #1 products are from Trestique, if that makes sense. I've been really into cream products lately, like cream blushes and stuff, because I do think that it looks really nice on the skin. So now that I'm more into those types of products, this could be something that I really like. And I guess it was kind of cool to have an additional mystery item, since I feel like you can customize a large portion of this box now. This retails for $20+. So this could have been different for everybody, it seems, because they don't have any sort of description about this specifically. So I'll be interested to see if other people get different products. This is the Korres Wild Rose Vitamin C Brightening Sleeping Facial. You could think of this as a night cream, a sleeping mask, anything that you would use to put on at night, go to sleep, and it's supposed to really, really moisturize your face. I really like Korres products. So when I saw that this was available, I was really torn, because you could have chosen between this, the Way Australia, I think I'm saying that? I'm probably not saying that right. QUAY Australia, My Girl sunglasses in Black Smoke, the same brand of sunglasses in the Vivian style Black Smoke, which is like an aviator style, versus a cat eye. Or you could have chosen the Sunny Life Lovers Picnic set. I don't know about you, but I don't picnic often, so that one was kind of like an easy thing to mark off the list. Originally, I had chosen the aviator sunglasses, but I have kind of a tiny head that I'm working with, and both of the sunglasses looked really, really oversized, which can look really ridiculous on my face. Also, they had like the adjustable kind of nose pieces, not like a plastic set-in nose piece, and those drive me bonkers. So I was like, I think that the logical choice for me is this night cream, because it's skincare. I know I'm going to use it up. It's a safe bet. By the way, this retails for $48. The next item is this Swell Bottle. Now, I have a ton of water bottles at home. This was definitely not something that I needed. Given the options in this customization set, this was the one that appealed to me the most. So I could have chosen the Two Bandits Athen necklace, which is a simple yet elegant iridescent necklace. I could have chosen the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Setting Powder, or I could have chosen this water bottle by Swell. Now, this retails for $19.99. This was actually the lowest value item of this customization set, which typically, if I can't decide, I'm like, oh, I'll go with the highest value item. Well, I love my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I like recently repurchased a full size, so I knew I didn't want the setting powder. And then with the jewelry, my experience in FabFitFun has been that the jewelry is maybe not the nicest quality. I don't want jewelry that I'm gonna wear a couple times, it's gonna tarnish, or even run the risk of turning my neck green. I'm not saying that all of their stuff does that, but my experience with FabFitFun jewelry in the past has just generally been to, it's fine for a little bit and then I kind of avoid it. Yeah, so I went with the water bottle. These aren't gonna go bad, and so this was just kind of a safe bet. Now the colors varied, and I'm actually really excited that I got a black one. And last but not least is this very wrapped up backpack. So when I unwrap it, you can see that it's actually like a canvas backpack with this cute little leather flap, and you open it up and it's pretty much just a dark pit. There's not a whole lot of inside organization. This was actually the first customization item that we were able to go in and see, and the first spoiler. Our options were the Show Me Your Mew Mew Brie robe, which is like a big floral cotton robe. The other option was this Demi backpack. It says keep your belongings safe and snug in the cutest canvas backpack. It features adjustable straps, a top handle, and a post closure, making it the perfect bag for all of your spring travels. Or we could have chosen an aromatherapy diffuser. I already have an essential oil diffuser, so I definitely struck that off the list. Living in a small apartment, you really don't need more than one. And I really struggled between the robe and the backpack, but I've been in approximately 4,000,001 weddings, and I feel like in every wedding I'm in, they give us some type of robe to get ready in. So I kind of ruled that out, but this one appealed to me because it's canvas. I feel like I can easily fold it up and pack it in a suitcase and then whip it out on days when we're just going out and about and I don't need all my luggage, because this can fold down really nicely compared to my leather backpack that I feel like could get a little weird and crinkly and a little messed up if I tried to squish it into smaller places. So this really appealed to me because I am going on a big trip this summer where I feel like having a backpack like this will be super handy. I like the colors. It'll pretty much match anything that you pack to go on a trip. So I thought this would just be fun and useful. So that is everything from the spring 2019 box. I think I'm most excited about the backpack. It's something that I'm like even more excited that I chose now that I'm seeing everything. But I will say this is not my all-time favorite FabFitFun box, but every time they have one kind of like meh box, the next one I feel like goes insane. It's like they're just waiting for something really big to happen. They're working on a major deal or something. I don't know. So I would suspect that the summer box, there could be something really impressive. I don't know anything, I promise. I just feel like it kind of ebbs and flows that way. So as promised, this new little segment at the end of these unboxings is to recap everything that I got in the previous quarters box and let you know my thoughts in this little mini review process. The first thing is the Oribe Gold Luster Dry Shampoo. I actually used this today and I think it does a great job. It doesn't spray a big white cast in your hair. There's a little something in there that you can easily get out. It smells amazing. I think that it truly does make your hair look clean again, and this big bottle will last a pretty long time. Now we got this in the box and I got this as an add-on, and I actually gifted one of the bottles to my mom for Christmas. So I do only have one bottle that I'm working with and I'm a little sad, but I'm really glad that she gets to use this product too because it is really good. Now would I go out and repurchase this again for the 40 some odd dollars? No. I still really think that the Living Proof dry shampoo is my favorite, and it's half the price of this, and I still think it's a little expensive, but definitely worth it when you're comparing it to this. The next product was the Ahava Hydration Cream Mask. I've only used this once or two times, something like that. And I thought that it was okay. To me, it was just a moisturizer. Like if you squeeze it out, you can see it's just like a white cream moisturizer. It has a really nice light scent, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but it wasn't just like a super hydrating sleeping mask. If you're somebody that's struggling with actual dry patches, like your skin is flaking off, it's in the worst condition possible, the best overnight sleeping mask that I've ever tried is this Laneige water sleeping mask. And I was comparing it to that, and they're just different products. If you want a true, extremely reparative overnight moisturization like overload, get this. This can be used as just even a daytime moisturizer if you wanted it to. It's not super duper hydrating, just okay. We also got these black gel eye masks. There were 3 or 5 in the box and I'm down to this one. I think these are fine. I guess I just didn't notice a humongous difference, but to be totally fair, I don't truly struggle with like super dry under eyes or super puffy under eyes. So if you're somebody that maybe does struggle with that, these could make a huge difference, but it's like me putting on a moisturizing mask when my face doesn't really need to be moisturized and being like, oh, I don't really notice a difference. So not super fair, definitely something fun and cooling to put on. They only take something like 10 to 15 minutes, so it doesn't take too long. So it's just like a fun, extra refreshing step in the morning. So I did really like these, and I was actually gifted more eye masks for Christmas from another brand, and I didn't even think those were super impressive. I just think for me, eye masks are just an extra fun step, not something that I'm looking for to be extremely effective. The Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener. I have surprisingly put this to use multiple times, and I think that I've actually decluttered something like this before. So anyway, I typically use this either like in the brow bone just to like highlight a little bit, or maybe in the inner corners, or maybe even all over my lid. I've really again gotten into cream products because I think that they end up looking really nice. They blend in really well. There's not powder flying everywhere. It just makes you look really glowy and healthy. So this is something that I was pleasantly surprised by. I was surprised at how little all of these products were. The next one is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Meringue. Now this, to remind you, was just a super simple pinky nude. This lives in my purse. I've used this a ton and there is so much product left. This has been the perfect everyday shade. My friends have commented on this, borrowed this. This has been a really big winner from that box. The other item is this face roller. Now I really tried to use this for a little while, but for me it was just questionably hygienic how I was keeping it. So it was sitting out in my bathroom because I do have a roommate. Like I don't want to, people were saying you should totally put this in the refrigerator. I'm like, that's just, I don't know, that's kind of weird. Also, how do you store it in the refrigerator? Just open? Because I feel like there's the bacteria floating around in there too. Do you put it in a bag? Do you put it in a box? I just don't know how to effectively store this in order to be comfortable rubbing it all over my face. Like, I'm not trying to add extra bad bacteria to create any sort of acne or anything. So for me, I'm just kind of like, like, it was fine. I do think that it like felt really good, but I used it for like 2 weeks and it's not like I noticed anything extremely different. So for me, I don't know if I'm a true believer in these things, but let me know if you have tips for storage and keeping this clean. Another product were these essential oils. Now, I got a lot of lashback when I mentioned that I had diffused these, or I had bought a diffuser that I wanted to use these with, and everybody was like, no, these have carrier oils on them, so you're not supposed to diffuse them. So I haven't truly done my own independent research. I just kind of stopped using them after I read all the comments that were like, no, it could mess up your diffuser, because I just got a diffuser and it was kind of expensive and I didn't want to run the risk of messing it up. But these both do smell really, really good, and I need to start thinking of essential oils when I have a headache, or if I have some cramps, or if I have some sort of pain that some type of essential oil could maybe solve. My brain is just not trained to think that way, and so I'm never reaching for an oil that I can put directly on my skin or something. So I have not gotten a ton of use out of these, but I have gotten a ton of use out of essential oils and my diffuser in general. I just need to do my research to see if this is actually safe to diffuse. Another product that's not here is because it's already been decluttered, and that was the over-the-knee socks. That was something that I was pretty excited about as like a lounge around the house kind of thing, but because it was like one size fits all, I put them on and they were so big. Like, the toe area was always like flopping around, and then it went up kind of to my knee area, but it wasn't tight enough to stay there, so they also kept falling down. So I ended up putting those in the giveaway pile and not using them anymore. So that wraps up everything. Editing Maggie here. I don't know why I thought that was everything, or how I just missed two of the largest products in the box, but one was the Mark & Graham throw. And honestly, I don't know if a blanket needs much review. One thing I can guarantee you is that I've been using it a lot, and it now sits happily in this cute little basket I got from Target that sits next to my couch. And then the second item is something that I've actually been loving, and the hair mask has been so effective. It has argan oil, and my hair is detangled. It is so soft and silky, and so I've really, really been enjoying that hair mask. So I hate that I totally forgot to mention it in this video, but please cut me some slack, I'm sorry. Spring 2019 unboxing, the mini reviews of the previous box. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you've used any of these products and you want to let me know how they work for you, please let me know. I'll be happy to hear about them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, then like it, subscribe, stick around, join the community, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.